So this is one of the most underutilized strategies, in my opinion, that most marketers don't do. And if you give me the next few minutes, I'll explain and show you guys why this works so well. So, and actually I'll also include a framework. So if you drop a comment down below, I'll send you guys this framework and you can start using it in your ads as well. So my name is Matt Fleischer and I'm a marketing strategist. I work with different online businesses, brick and mortar. I help service-based businesses, basically anybody that's already running ads that is seeing not enough return on their ad spend. And what their problems are, what I see the most often is that what people are doing is that they will often have an ad, and what they're doing is they're sending ice cold traffic to that. So that means that these are people that have never seen your business. They don't know what you're about. They don't know anything about you, but they're seeing your ad, and then you're sending them to a landing page, and that landing page is unfortunately just kind of not hitting the mark, right? So maybe you're getting like 1% conversion rates if you're lucky. And a lot of times this is the case where people are sending all this traffic over here. You're sending like hundreds, if not thousands of people, and the people just kind of bounce off the page and they leave for good. And what I see working a lot better is I'm actually using this. So also what a lot of people will do on their landing pages, they'll have like a video VSL letter, right? And then they'll kind of have like an opt-in box. I see this a lot with coaches. And it's kind of like, okay, give me your name and email, and then I'll give you guys the content after you submit for this, right? But the problem with this tactic is that so many people just get lost throughout the process, right? So you've got all the people that hit the page, right? So you're going to lose a certain percentage of those people anyway. Then you're only going to get about maybe 20% of the people opting in for the thing that you're sending them there, right? So let's say we lose 10% just on the page load. People aren't seeing what they expect to see. 20% there. So we're already down just by the time that people get to your first message or your first video. We're already down like 7 to 70% if we're lucky. Okay, and then beyond that, it's probable that most of these people are not going to even watch the first video to the end. So you're going to probably lose another, let's say 15% or so. So now we're at like 55% of the people in your funnel. And then, as they go through it, you're just going to keep bleeding out people because you're not really going to get 100% of the people going throughout this thing, right? That's just like how it goes. So you're spending all this money sending people to a page and you're losing 30% right off the bat. So think of it this way. Like if you spend $100 on ad traffic, $30 you're literally just throwing away, right? And then each step throughout the funnel, you're throwing away more and more money. And these people aren't even watching the content that you've paid all this money to create, right? You had to create the money. You had to create the videos rather. You had to build the landing page out. You had to build the funnel out. You might have paid somebody to do that. That could be like thousands of dollars, right? So what I like to do instead, and this works a lot better, is I like to put the VSL actually as my ads. So instead of putting it behind a gate and making people jump through hoops to get to it, what I do instead is I actually share this content in a strategic way, because that way I'm letting the AI, which is the meta ad delivery system, I'm letting Andromeda decide who to show this to. And the great thing about it is it's really there to determine who to show this to at what time, right? So it's like the right content at the right time to the right person. So what it's going to do is it's going to automatically choose from all of my choices, and it's going to show this content to different people at different times, right? So it's optimized for the end result that I'm looking for. And what's great about this is, first of all, you get a lot more money for your ad spend. You get a lot more runway with it because it knows who to show this stuff to, and it's constantly measuring and adjusting how it spends the money. And it's gotten really, really, really good at using this as my funnel. So I'm actually able to leverage their platform to be my funnel. And then what that does is it allows me to warm up all these people because they've seen all of my content. And then once they're ready to buy, then that's why we're able to get such a great return on our ad spend, right? That's why I'm able to spend 50 and make 3,300, or I'm able to spend 490 and make 3,700. It's literally because of this system. So if you want this framework, if you're interested in implementing this yourself, just drop a comment down below and I'll DM it to you, and I'll catch you soon. Thanks for watching.